Everyone should be visible.
I think it's not public. I don't see it on YouTube.
It's not public, but I put a link on general.
Okay.
Yeah, it's unlisted. Should I put it on public, maybe, so that people can join on YouTube?
Sure, but can you just check that we're everything?
Yeah.
You can listen to us and the video is good.
Yeah, the audio is good.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, great. So let's start. I think we'll probably strip the recording for when we want to save it. So I'll keep it unlisted unless you've done it public, and then we'll edit the video and publish it again later with the beginning trend. Anyway.
Okay.
Welcome everyone to the stream. So like every week, we're gonna present the work we've done, and at the end you will have the opportunity to ask us questions. Myself, I've been working a lot on a way to stream. Right now, you might have heard about SSE, which is server-side events, which is a way a lot of technologies or AI providers are streaming back their results. But it's an old technology that can be more generic than that. And the first step was to actually use it for our job updates. So we do have a different kind of API consumers that are purely using Windmill as a backend, and it will simplify the way they can consume getting job updates for long jobs. It also make our front end smoother because there are less requests to make. Instead of having to poll every 50 milliseconds, you can simply just listen for the server-side events and have a single connection, which make it a lot nicer for the front end, and even for the back end, it's less connections to handle. And then follow up to that is to have result streaming. So you can imagine a scenario where your job is actually getting results back from an AI LLM. It would be so much nicer to just be able to stream back the result and not have to wait for the full result to have some result to send back to the user. And that's what we're doing. It's actually going to be an extension of our logs, but instead of being in the logs, it will actually be in the result part, and there will be a nice way to consume the SSE stream that we've just developed from an API perspective to be able to send back the token live. I don't have a demo yet, but it's almost ready, so I'll have something to announce next week. And for our front end, the front end is already using SCC to consume job updates now, so Windmill should feel smoother and nicer. There's also a lot of bug fixes this week, so not new features, but everything keep improving. I guess Hugo, maybe do you have something you'd like to present?
So this week I've mostly worked on some on our customer portal for the enterprise customers, so I have nothing to show regarding this. But last week I did a small feature. It's going to be quite quick. Let me share my screen. So this was requested by a customer, but basically the goal is that was to add support for multi files upload in scripts, but also for in the apps. And so you can just, instead of specifying a single str object, you can specify like an array, and then you can drag and drop multiple files. You will upload it. You can upload more files if needed. You can also add objects from the catalog. And then once you run it, both images will be passed to the script like a normal array. So yeah, it's quite simple, but was requested, and it's a pretty nice feature. That's all for me. Alex, do you want to next?
Yep, I can show what I've been working on. Can you see my window?
Yeah.
All right. So we have released the first V0 of the new Git sync settings page. After some discussions and reviewing, we basically came to the conclusion that it's a little bit cluttered and unguided. It gives you like too many ways to do things, and I think the experience should be kind of more really like tailored to like the different flows a user has when they for example, add a new Git repository. Imagine, it's fully empty, or it already has, in this case, a windmill.yaml file. It will basically say, okay, this repo that you just selected already has a windmill YAML file, so we just import it and show the settings, because we want the windmill YAML file to be the source of truth, and then save it to the settings. Now, if we have a new repo that has been made that is completely empty, then basically this one here, for example, should be empty. It gives me the possibility to actually define my settings, and then basically it will ask me if I want to initialize the repo and save all the settings as is, and this will run a job. And then once the Git sync settings have been saved, basically we want them to be read-only, so one can see, okay, these are the settings coming from the repo. If there's a drift, you can pull the changes. One thing I'm still working on is a schedule that would check whether there has been a drift between the backend settings and the repo settings, and allow the user to correct it here, either by pulling it or changing the windmill YAML back. So yeah, I think currently the missing piece is just having this run on a schedule, but I think this will make the whole process much easier and less error prone. So yeah, that should be coming out soon.
Yeah,
and yeah, that's it.
Super cool. I think even from a UX perspective, it looks a lot less scary, I think. So
yeah. I must admit, yeah, the other one had a lot of potential foot guns, where like, oh, it's so many buttons, what do I do? Like, what's even the settings? And I think, yeah, now I like it much more. It's like very clear what things you can do and whatnot. So yeah, once this is done, I'll also make a nice new guide on the documentation, basically, getting started. But I think even it won't be as needed anymore, because the UI speaks for itself, basically. Cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna just go around the corner on my screen. For me, Diego is next. Do you have anything to show today?
Yes, I have something cool, actually. Let me show my screen. Okay. Is it working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not ready. It's not in production yet, but I did do Duck Lake. So for this one, you'll need to have a workspace storage ready. And you can simply create a new Duck Lake like this. You can choose a database for the catalog. So I'll use this Postgres and set a path to store all of your Parquet file, and you can save it. So you can see that I gave it a name, and I can use that name here in DuckDB. And it will automatically replace this with the correct URL to Postgres and S3. So I did a very simple flow here, and it saves. You can see it's very simple SQL. I create table, create a temp table, insert into messages. But the great thing about this, it's not actually a table behind. It's files on S3. So everything is in a Parquet file. And I just added support for the Database Explorer too, so you can actually manage the Duck Lake in the manager like it's a database. So you can see everything here, but it's actually Parquet file. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. I'm not done yet because I have some security things to take care of, but it should be ready soon.
It's very cool. I think one of the
Ruben, your mic is off if you're talking.
No, it's super cool, super powerful. I think it's one of the things we'll do probably also is to completely rework our guide for data pipelines and ETL to fully leverage it. But it's gonna bring a whole new level of depth to what you can do for data processing on Windmill. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm done. If I don't know, Jerry.
Okay. So this week I was working on a small features which was requested that allow you to trigger email if any of your triggers fails. So I'm just going to share my screen. So it's okay?
We can see Discord. We can see Discord.
Oh, Discord. Screen. Okay, now it should be okay. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for example, we have a HTTP trigger, which will trigger a script each time we go into that endpoint. And the script is really simple. It just throw an error, which is just an error, so that it will trigger an email. And you have to configure it in the workspace error handler, just to put all the recipient that you want to receive the email. Here is test at windmill.dev. And you also need the SMTP feature. So I'm just going to like trigger the script via Postman. And then the SMTP is choosing the public one. And we can see in the message that the trigger has failed with a message and the link to the log that show you why. And yeah, it's cool. So you can now have a message if your trigger fails. So that's all for me. Maybe Fahad?
Yeah, I can go next. Yeah, on my side, I've been working on the AI chat. So let me show you. Can you see my screen? Crashed on my side, I don't know.
Yeah, you can.
It does work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, first thing is now you can. We are checking the hub when you ask for an external integration. For example, if you want to write a script that refunds a customer on Stripe, we'll first check if there is existing script on the hub. So the hub contains a lot of already written scripts. So let me try. It is checking the hub for existing scripts. It found some, and it will take this code to help write the script. So this is the first thing. Second thing is now you can also do modification inline. So you have an AI chat, for example, this one. You can also accept now with a command arrow down for a quick accept. So yeah, this is it for the AI chat. And another thing I'm working on is
I think your screen
improving.
disappeared.
Oh shit! Let me share again. Can you see? Yep. So yeah, I've been working on the local dev experience. So it's pretty simple now. When you type Windmill init, it will also create rules for cursor and Claude. It's a simple prompt to help them write script that corresponds to what Windmill expects, and also flows. So we can try with this one, for example. Take note that sometimes cursor doesn't, even though we have the rules to always apply the rule, it will sometimes skip them, so you can add it manually here. So here I will tell it to create it in the test flow folder. Will take some time, but we'll see what it does. So yeah, first thing, it will create a .yml file that corresponds to what the flow will do. So let's accept that. Yeah, I just added linter errors and it's not working as expected. Let's see what it does. Yeah. So now it will create the inline scripts. So there is true in this example. The first one. One. Now we can check with the VS Code extension what it did. So yeah, it created summary, description, takes into input an array of URL. So let's test. Oh yeah, one thing we forgot is to generate logs. So it asks you to do it. Let's do it. And let's test. Yeah, as you can see, it did. I don't know if it's the correct result. Yeah, I think it was on the wrong flow. But yeah, you have an idea of what it does. So it creates flow for you, and yeah, it's mainly to improve your local dev experience. So not ready yet, but will be soon ready. Yeah. It was actually pretty simple. It's just a prompt to let Cloud and Cursor know how it works. So yeah.
Yes, it just a really quick update on actually another CLI improvement, local development one. So we can generate log files for scripts by using CLI Windmill script generate metadata. And if you have local requirement files like requirements.txt for Python or package.json for TypeScript, it will use that requirements file to generate a log file, and you can at the same time you have the command which can generate log files for the flow steps, which is Windmill flow generate modules. But this command didn't previously use local requirement files, so now you can opt in with the -r, and or you can find this is a shortcut, but you can find the full command to opt in the changelog, and it will just take into account all local requirement files you have and generate the local the log files you want. So this is pretty small improvement, but it might be useful for some people. And it makes the usage a bit more consistent, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yes, that's it on my side. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, Ruby is doing great, but I mean, I wanted to prepare it better for the next week and do like a full proper showcase for it.
Thank you.
Bye, see ya.